So today we're going to be talking about the gift of prophecy in this class. I know you guys have been learning this for a couple of weeks now, learning about the ABCs of prophecy, and I wanted to remind you guys, in case you don't remember what the ABCs of prophecy are, I'm also going to remind you what the gift of prophecy is, and I'm also going to tell you guys how to get this gift of prophecy. So I'm going to read 2 verses for you first about the gift of prophecy. I want you guys to try to remember them if you want. If you want to try to remember them, please also remember the ABCs. So I'm going to read the verses and then I'm going to tell you guys the ABCs of prophecy. So the first verse is 1 Corinthians 14:1, and it says, "Pursue love and desire spiritual gifts, but especially that you may prophesy." So that's the first verse. The second verse is 1 Corinthians 14:3, and it says, "But he who prophesies speaks edification and exhortation and comfort to men." There's 3 words in that verse that I know are a little big that you may not understand yet, so I'm going to give you guys those definitions. The first word that we see in here that's a little big and a little hard to remember is edification. So that also goes along with our ABCs. Let me remind you guys what the ABCs are first. So the ABCs are always build up, cheer up, and draw near. Remember those 3 things, okay? Always build up, cheer up, and draw near. So the first word is edification, and that actually goes along with our first ABC, which is to build up. So edification means to build up. Remember that, try to memorize that. Edification means to build up, and that's our first ABC, is to build up. The second word that we see in there is exhortation, and that means to cheer up, and that's part of our second ABC, which is to cheer up. The third word is comfort, which means to draw near. And that's part of that's our last ABC, is to draw near. Okay, so now that I reminded you guys what the 3 ABCs are, and I gave you guys the definitions of those words in the Bible verses, I'm going to teach you guys a little bit of how to get this gift of prophecy, because it's a free gift. God is not asking anything from us to get this gift except for one thing, which is to desire it in your heart, which means to really want it in your heart. If you want this gift of prophecy, you have to desire it. And if you don't remember what prophecy means, it is when God talks to you for another person and you tell that person what he says. So if you want to be used like that by God and you want that gift and you desire it, just ask God for it and pray for that gift, and God will surely give it to you if you desire it in your heart. No matter how old you are, because God can use any person, whatever age you are, whether you're 3 years old to 10 years old, it doesn't matter. God will use you to speak to other people. So I want you guys to memorize these 2 verses and also remember the 3 ABCs of prophecy. And also pray. If you really want this gift of prophecy, if you desire it, pray about it and God will give it to you. Now I'm going to ask you guys 2 questions, and I'm going to leave you guys with those 2 questions. Who does God give the gift of prophecy to? I just answered that question for you, so I hope you remember and you know that question. And the second question is, what are the ABCs of prophecy? Remember those verses, remember those 3 things, and remember who God gives the gift of prophecy to. Make sure to pray about the gift of prophecy. If you truly want it, truly desire it, God will give it to you. So I hope you guys like this class today. Please like, comment, and subscribe.